by myself, and one of the first things people ask me when I tell them, oh, I just drove here by myself, like, oh, by yourself? How do you drive that far by yourself? So this video is what this is. Tips on how to solo road trip. And if this video does well, I'll do another video where I do tips about solo traveling. Tip number 1, your front seat, you need to have very good access to that for everything that you need to grab. And that leads right into tip 2. You want to make sure that you have multiple types of snacks and options. Personally, if I go to like a gas station and eat food, it kind of upsets my stomach. So I like to pack stuff before I go on my trip. Then it's like a couple sandwiches, some fruit, some granola bars, whatever your snack of choice is. Bring it with you, have it in the front seat. Also maybe some extra drinks. Especially like on long road trips, it's good to snack because it keeps you awake and it's something to do. It can get kind of boring driving that long. Tip number 2, 2 playlists. I always make 2 playlists for every single road trip I go on. I make one full of music, and I make another one full of podcasts that I want to listen to or audiobooks. I really love having 2 playlists because sometimes I want to listen to music. Eventually that kind of gets old to me when I'm driving for a while, or it might give me a headache, but I don't like complete silence when I'm driving for a long time because I get bored. Podcasts are really nice because it keeps your mind going and it just passes the time so freaking quickly. Half the time I end up just listening to podcasts the whole time because it's fun too. Tip number 3, solo traveling, you need to make sure that you have something you can protect yourself with. An unfortunate circumstance that something might happen, or there might be some weirdo out there, you just never know. So whether that's pepper spray, a taser, whatever, your protection of choice, make sure you have that on you and keep it on you. If you're a woman, whether that means carrying a bag with you when you go in places. Sometimes people will see someone traveling by themselves and you do become a target, especially like if you're in a bigger city or whatever. You just always need to be careful. You never know about people. Number 4, do not blare your music really loud because that's a form of distracted driving. I personally never ever blare my music while I'm traveling because you never know. It can be very easy when you're like blaring your music and like vibing and like whatever to get like really comfortable. And you always should be like super focused on everything going around you because there's people that will merge into your lane and not use their turn signal, trying to like damn near like run into your car. Like there's people that will brake check you like randomly for no reason. There's a lot of bad drivers on the road, so having your music at just like a normal level. Number 5. So if you're doing like a really long road trip into the evening, overnight type of thing, stop if you're tired. Do not try to drive through the tiredness. If you're like yawning and super tired and stuff, you can't wake up from caffeine or whatever, you need to make sure you're stopping because you don't have someone there to make sure that you're awake. And I'll be honest, I've fallen asleep. I'm not like completely fallen asleep, but I've like almost nodded off while driving before. Nothing happened, thank God, but something could have happened. And you never know. And there are some people that will push through that feeling of sleeping. Me. Don't do that. Stop if you need to. Number 6, make sure you're putting your phone on D&D. Do not be on your phone. Do not be replying to people. Do not be texting people because people are going so fucking fast on the freeway. Even just 1 millisecond of glancing at your phone, something could happen. Someone could slam on their brakes. You never freaking know. Do not be on your phone at all. Another one is limit your caffeine because if you are drinking a whole bunch of like caffeine or just drinks in general and like being on a long road trip, you're gonna have to go to the bathroom more. So unless you want to stop a whole bunch of times and add more time to your long road trip, don't do that. I honestly just started recently doing this because I was the type of person where I would stop at really big truck stops, and then it would add like 30 minutes every single time. So I recently just started going to small gas stations off the interstate. Better if you can find one that has like a restaurant or something attached, or like something with food, so that way if you're hungry you can get food and gas, and it's quicker because it's not like a big huge truckload of stuff like Buc-ee's, and then there's like a million different gas pumps, and then half the time they don't let you pay at the counter, so then if you go inside, like, it's just a mess. I don't like going to those, and there's that many people at those kind of truck stops, and then you're by yourself. It also seems kind of dangerous to me because there's so many people there. Like if you go to like a smaller gas station, let's say something were to happen to you, people are more likely to like recognize if you came through, versus like at a big truck stop, no one's gonna remember because I get so many customers every day. And the last tip is if your car doesn't have one of those like built-in GPS screens, get a car mount screen, so that way you're not holding your phone or like having it in your lap or anything like that, because if that falls, or if you have a car mount or a screen, it's just so much easier to put your phone somewhere you can't see it, that way you're not getting distracted or anything like that, and that way you can just very easily see where you're supposed to be going. Those are my tips for you for your solo road trips. Let me know, have you ever went on a solo road trip? Where is the farthest place you've driven by yourself? My farthest has been, I drove from Indiana to Miami by myself, and it was a 60-hour drive. Let me know. Thanks guys for watching. Peace out.